Welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. Here's your weekly dose of inspiration to build a creative habit, one drawing at a time. Brought to you by Sketchbook Skool. Hi, not your usual Draw Tip Tuesday, but as you can see behind me, there's my setup for Draw Tip Tuesday. This is where the camera will go. So I am kind of ready to shoot some Draw Tip Tuesdays for the following weeks. But I wanted to share a sketchbook with you, just a little quick tour. And it really is little because it's about tiny sketchbooks. Let me just show you the difference, because I actually recently finished a very large sketchbook, which is this one. It's as large as an album cover, because this is actually an album cover. And I finished this. It was a little bit hard to do because I always needed to carry a large bag so I could actually carry my sketchbook with me. But I really liked the large format of it. I did a lot of different stuff in it. Started with some homework for imagining in Sketchbook Skool. I drew my food, I drew my interior, and let me show you this, because here, this is when the magic happened. I did this during an evening meeting with friends. I decided to draw everybody, and I connected the whole thing by filling in the white space with black, and I really discovered this technique, sort of a collage, of the evening. I did a lot of different things in this sketchbook. This was done during imagining in Sketchbook Skool. Tiny thumbnails of stuff that came from my imagination. Been to the coffee bar with this sketchbook. Done another one of those sketch collages. Sometimes it's really great to do something different, Usually I take something with me like this format. It's quite standard. It fits into many purses, pockets, maybe even a bag that you can carry with you. And it's not that big. So if you want to draw and you don't want to be too obvious that you're drawing, this is not a great idea. It's fun though, but this is a little bit better. It looks like a diary or something, so people might even think you are writing in it when you're drawing on location, if you're a little bit private about your drawing. But what I also always carry with me is a very tiny sketchbook. So I have two here. This is one that I filled over the years because I don't use it daily. I just use it whenever I want to, or I think of it. Sometimes I forget all about it and I find it in a pocket in a bag, and I'm like, oh, of course, I can use this. I made drawings in this tiny sketchbook at home, staring out of the window, drawing people, drawing my tools, on location, somewhere else on location, drawing art tools, messy pages. I'm trying to do things and it doesn't work out. Quick scribbles this is actually a quick scribble during a shoot, I think. Shoot for Sketchbook Skool. One-liner portraits, loads of them. One-liner breakfast drawing. This is done in the airplane. Using a small sketchbook like this, so tiny, it's very, very accessible. I think I filled this one between 2014 and now, or last year, and then I started a new one. The paper isn't that great, but it holds watercolor. I use it when I'm waiting in line, whenever I don't want to take out a whole sketchbook, or I don't even, I just carry a small purse and a pen, and that's perfect. And you can draw people, you can draw on location, you can draw on the couch, you can draw anywhere. And I think it's a really accessible way to keep a sketchbook. Try different things, different techniques, different tools. You don't need to worry about it being a perfect art journal or a perfect sketchbook with the best drawings ever. You can just study hands and faces and that kind of stuff. I don't even know what this is or when, but I kind of like it. Musicians, quick scribbles, even quicker I think. Again, I'm waiting somewhere, and again, I'm just taking out different tool, color pencil this time. Just looking at architecture, taking notes too, and a little bit more elaborate in a train. Very crappy drawing of a plane. Here's a drawing of a building around the corner. Drawing at the bar, green ink. Sometimes I need to take a little break. I'll just get a cappuccino and I can draw that, and it's sort of like a little meditation. And of course I can do that in my other sketchbook too, but if I feel like I have only 5 minutes, or I feel like I need to loosen up or anything like that, then I just grab this little sketchbook. Waiting at the airport, something with bananas, drawing people. I'm pleased with this one actually. And this one too. I just bought a new pen here. Nothing new about it, just a fine liner, but I was really happy with it and it worked out really well. Did some more people drawings. Finished it half. You can get a lot in a tiny book like this without it feeling intimidating or something that has to be finished. Just to give you a little tip, get a small sketchbook. Maybe you can find something like this online or in your local art supply shop. I found them actually in my local art supply shop. But even the ones that are a little larger but still very compact, like the small moleskin sketchbooks with very thin paper in it, that can work as well. Just to make it very accessible to yourself to draw wherever you are and whenever you can. Even if you have just a few minutes standing in line waiting at the supermarket, you can draw. You just need to take it out of your pocket, take that pen, just keep those two together and start drawing. And you will see that it will give you a lot of exercise. It will give you a lot of joy because you fill small gaps in your day with drawing, which is awesome. And in the end, you will fill a whole sketchbook, which is tiny, but still it has a lot of memories in it and a lot of exercises. You can get ideas from it. I've been keeping a tiny sketchbook next to my daily sketchbook just for that reason, so I can just take it out whenever I have 5 minutes. I feel the urge, I see something, I'm like, oh, that person has a great nose, I want to draw it. Or I sit down for coffee and I want to make something that's just quick and it's not important, then I just use it, and I love that. So that's just my tip for you. Keep a tiny sketchbook available at all times so you can draw whenever you want. And I hope that you can find one wherever you live, online or offline. And if you can't, make one and have fun.